The next thing is to be able to take care of our children, the rest of our families. So that we want to manage basically our children. Those parents will not go to allow you to go if you don't know to share with our children. Thank you very much for the question. We have 2 minutes from to talk to you. Our fiscal team was part of all. Tell you a few things, other 2 minutes. As he's talking to you, we're going to have like the egg and you are not wrong with them. You are trying to putting your this for those that in here. We put them in the bag. After closing prayer, just go. You understand? So those are the things I give them. So as they are preparing the egg and you are not, I want to give the mic to brother who will talk to you about some of these things in faith, so that we can take care of it. While on our own, we are going to take care of those that are not able to attend the mass physically. Because that's why God bless you. Yes.
Celebration is good to reach you, isn't it? I'm sure you can hear me. It's good that we are old, we are strong, and we are still serving God, isn't it? Okay, so can you hear me? Yes. Okay, so I said I want to congratulate all of you for attaining 60 and above. It is not an easy thing to attain that age and still be strong. Though we may think we are weak, it is natural that we will not remain the same as we were born. It is natural that we will remain when we were strong. But it's also important for us to know that at every stage of our life, when we feel weak, let's not say it's only old age that is making us weak. Do you understand? Let's find out, let's check ourselves in the hospital occasionally to know what is wrong with us. If I ask you now, how many of us are familiar with our blood pressure, whether we have high blood pressure, low blood pressure, we don't have any problem? How many of us? Okay, how many of us have checked our blood pressure in the last 6 months? 6 months.
Basement.
6 months.
That one near the toilet.
Is that all the hands?
That hole near the toilet. Basement.
Okay, I know. Some of the CMO people are here. Some of them did their own yesterday, so that has also increased. Okay. Hello. Okay, so we are trying to understand ourselves. As our bodies, they change with time as we age. And if you say old people, the people we used to know before when you were young, they will say because of they've been farming too long, they've been doing all kinds of things. But your generation, every form of weakness, please try and go and check yourself. Do you understand? Just go to the nearby hospital. You don't need to pay for blood pressure today. If you go to check your blood pressure, go to a pharmacy, go to a small clinic, anything you do, just say I want to know my blood pressure. I didn't come to collect card. Tell anybody, any other facility, whether a pharmacy, a hospital, a clinic. If you don't have money to go for food treatment, tell them please, I want to check my blood pressure. I hear they know they pay for that one. Wait, I am telling you, I go to pharmacy, go and use. They won't collect money. And if you don't have high blood pressure, and you don't do it once, and somebody tells you that your blood pressure is high, come and take drugs, don't take the drugs, don't start the drugs. Do you understand? You can hear me? Okay. So, I don't know understand. Can you hear me in my head? You can hear me now. I say, no, I said, as the old, it is natural that our bodies are getting full as well. There is not enough if you don't have time for play. And you go to one place, you don't know something. Some of them are like magicians. Come and carry your money. They say they can scan everything in your pocket. When you see them in the market square or anywhere you see them, they say they don't check your government of the day so high. Let them be bloggers. Let them be out price in bloggers. Go to check that government when they want 2, 3, 4 times. So that you have problem. Because you start that law, when you don't even start it, maybe that's what we do. So we don't have a history of our family. Our children may end up doing that their money, they need to take back drugs, they are hypertensive. But many of us also don't tell our children what is killing us or what sickness we have. So at this age, we should be free to discuss our health with our children and grandchildren. Do we agree? It will help them to live longer. Because some of the disease that we have, some of the sickness or ailments that we suffer today, they are not only as a result of old age or aging, they are as a result of lifestyle. Some of us have taken that drug for the last 15 years, 16 years. Is that not true? Some of us have been smoking all through our life. So as you get older, you need to reduce those habits. So that your heart, your liver, your kidney, at this age, will be able to take. And many of us are on drugs, on certain medications. The more drugs you take at this age, the more pressure you give to your condition. So once in a while, to go and check your blood pressure, your kidney, maybe once in a year or once in 2 years at this age. The liver function test and the kidney function test. When you go to the hospital, just ask for it. It can be what your children, that will be the trust fund that your grandchildren and your children will supply you. Maybe your Christmas gift from them. You forget to bring 5,000 or 3,000. Then you visit the hospital and pay for them to check on them.
They said, okay, I should visit.
Does it make sense to us? Yes. And for anything, and that's why I say blood pressure. It's almost free, almost everything. So go and check. At your age, if you go to any facility, and tell them, I don't have money, please get my blood pressure. You need to collect money. You will pay for it. If you don't need to go to the pharmacy, you will get it free. Go to a standalone lab facility or anything. But what I'm warning you is that for your age, somebody wants to sell drugs desperately to you. The debt is so high, that drug to not now. Have you heard it? Go see a qualified hospital, a doctor, a nurse with experience, they will tell you to run around. And then be the future of the drug. And that's how you when you start, you continue to take it in your lifetime. Now, if you are not hypertensive participants, you are very lucky. If you are not diabetic participants, you are. So the best thing you have for yourself, change your lifestyle. If you are smoking, avoid smoking. If you are taking alcohol, reduce the volume you take. So that as you can avoid it, the food you eat now, you should be able to balance it. Take a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits, and all of that.
It's better.
So that next day, when Mr. Chimoku is planning this kind of thing, we will now see you who are paid by 1 year or more years. And very soon, we will now see 90 in this room. Amen. And then you will be sharing your experience. So what I want to hear next year from you is, from what we heard this year, this is how our life has been. Walk. Anybody that tells you to exercise, that's nothing. Look at your strength. What can your body take? So you can have a small walk every day. Have 15, 20 minutes walk. Hello. Can you hear me? So make sure you walk. I think this has to be the level of us. So let's begin. begin to work and begin to eat right. Let's avoid a lot of fried things. And we will be fine.
The noise is too much there.
So again, I congratulate you. And let's take share experience because I know that. Thank you very much.
Finally, I want to beg you, as an elder, no matter how stubborn our children are, this is the time to begin to pray for them. Whether they do right or wrong, just pray for them. Because if you curse anybody now, you go see them before you go. So don't curse any of our children again. For you to pray for them, whatever it is. That's what I'm. Because our father in faith, Abraham, he does the same thing. And we have people who are modeled before us. Is that also? So let us continue to pray for our children, and we also continue to do our best to continue to pray for you. Those who have challenges, like I said, we are going to reach out to them. We have schedule of them, all right? And then, for some of us who are still strong and some parishioners, you are also expected to reach out to any elderly people in your community who cannot work like you're working, because there are some who cannot move. Just go and tell them, I've come to see you on behalf of the church. The indulgence that will be granted as far as the cook is concerned. You understand? It's proper works of mercy. So some of us who are strong, we still need to do that. And as we do that, may God bless you. Now we are going to give you the small rice where we get after that closing prayer, and we go because we have stayed too long already. So God give me. Where are these?
Ideally, you will cover everything. One of the don't do this. He's very good to you. He'll be happy. I know. Why? You lose this one. Afternoon, sir. Well, I'm concentrating on you, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Am I grandpa?
You are a young grandpa.
A young, yes, a young grandpa.
So, you see, yes, sir.
You can go help them do this in part.
This boy that we return this check. You need to keep many of them.
They calling you or me?
Who was not good?
So we should take him outside. It's better. So if you are free, when you are free, we'll just stand here briefly here. Just briefly. With this, we don't need the flash outside now.
Okay,
Congratulations, sir.
thank you very much.
Congratulations for reaching,
Yes,
for hitting 70 and beyond.
yes.
Please
thank
just give
God.
us a word of appreciation
Yes,
to the organizers and yourself.
yes. You see, before this thing came up, some of them, their family members, whether children, grandchildren, or whatever, are not asking of them. But when you organize the kind of a thing for them, it's a way of appreciating God that God, some people remembers me. Therefore, I have to thank God. I'm sure today, some of these people that are here, at least few of them, let me use the word, few will go home and be happier and be healthier because they mix with people, they find a way of at least and the church itself has recognized them, and they too they look at it as God. If somebody below me had gone and I'm here today, it's a more than a cause to appreciate God, to thank God for all His blessings on us.
The organizers, what do you say to them? The family.
Yes, the organizers, yes.
word of
Kudos to them. I thank them, I appreciate them, and I want them to continue and let them sit down again and look at the organization we did this year. How is it? They can do some how would I call it now? Some interrogation from people. Find out how did you see the thing. Do you enjoy it? Do you want it to continue? That kind of way. Or where do you think we fail? Where do you think we can improve? Because everything in life needs improvement. That is beyond the things that are within our own control.
Thank you very much.
So I thank them, I appreciate them. So
Congrats.
I wish that if it is possible that be done quarterly.
Okay. Thank you very
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it. All the best, sir.
Thank you.
Call the organizer. Just hold on. Where is this? Tracking. Just 1 minute for me.
Okay.
Just a minute. Yes, it's okay, sir.
Okay.
Just give us an insight of this program. What it's all about, your appreciation and so on and so forth. What we should expect from you again.
Well, I want to first of all,
Introduce yourself, please. The organizer.
okay. My name is Dan Achimugu. I'm the coordinator of the Family and Human Life Committee in the CKC parish. Today, the Vatican has declared Grandparents and Elderly Day, a day that is the last Sunday of July, which is almost closer to the feast of St. Anne and Joachim, that's the parents of our Blessed Mary, to appreciate the elderly one and appeal and encourage them that old age is a blessing and that they shouldn't be, and the church community should not cast them aside because they are still part of the family. So this day was instituted in 2021. This is the third year we are celebrating, the third World Day for Grandparents and the Elderly. And we are asking the church to take care of this elderly one because among them, there are those who are lonely, there are those who have health challenges, and some of them cannot even physically attend mass any longer. Those ones, the church should endeavor to take Holy Communion to them in the house and continue to pay them regular visit and see how they are faring. Whatever assistance we can give them because of the health challenges they are having, we should be able to give them, as well as we continue to pray for them. And then we also ask them to be able to pray for their grandchildren, that the wisdom they have acquired over these years, there's no way we are going to allow them to go to the grave with them. So they should share this knowledge because the society is in a chaotic situation today, and that's not what they experience. So we want them to tell us what was those things, those values, those discipline that hold the society together today. Let them in their days. Let them pass on to this new generation so that we can see how we can rescue this generation that are already almost going astray. So this is the significance of this day. And I want to take this opportunity to thank our parish priest, Reverend Father Christopher Damina, PhD, his associate, Reverend Father Mark Agueli, for the cooperation and support, because without them, we would not have been able to do this thing. I also want to thank the parishioners who, through one way or the other, has contributed to the reception we are holding for these people. And some of the funds they have provided for us to be able to reach out to those who are sick, who have health challenges. And we have planned, we have a program between now and Wednesday to be able to visit those people so that we reach them and let them know that the church has not forgotten about them. So that is the significance of this day. And next year, we are going to be better in taking care of this our elderly one. And I pray that God will keep us through that day. Thank you very much for your
Thank you very much for your time.
Yes.
And God bless you.
Thank you very much.
That is awesome. Thank you.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
She will talk to another person. Closing prayer.
Like I said earlier,
and grandparents want to thank the church for remembering us today. And the organizers say we honor and glory of the Almighty God be with you. And may He give you grace to live older than us. Amen. And at the same time, I pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Thank God for His grace. Thank Him for His abundant blessing. We thank Him for all He has been doing in our life. It's by His special grace He gave us to live up this day. He said, honor and glory be to Him now and forever. Amen. And ask for His more grace. Give us strong health. May we live in good health. Amen. And live in His pleasure and respect the church and do His will the remaining years that remains for us. And may our children grow older than us. May they bless us as we brought them up into this world. And may the Almighty God protect the church so that the church will not go astray, so that we will keep on remembering the word all the days of our life. We ask all this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you very much.